My experience of it was allowing myself to work through things in my body that I wasn't necessarily able to make logic of in my head, but that afterwards I would feel a great sense of peace and contentment and stillness, which you just can't access through talking or through the mind. I feel like this is something you can really release and let go and let yourself be held by your practitioner, so that whatever you are releasing just needs to happen. And I think that's just a really good lesson around like surrender. It's taught me that for me, with someone that has ADHD especially, there is only so much I can do with my brain, with my thoughts, with the constant noise that goes on in the chatter, whereas through the body I can access feelings of stillness and wholeness and acceptance, and a feeling of passiveness with my reactivity, which I just couldn't really access through my mind. And after a session I would definitely feel more completion around things that were otherwise causing me stress or anguish. I came to see Samuel because I was going through quite a rough time emotionally, like heartbreak stuff. I'd been really wanting to do some more somatic body energy work, and start training in something like this. So it was a really good way for me to understand more about it and also work with something that I know works for me a lot in my healing journey. I think the main benefits is understanding that my body is my greatest tool, that my breath is my greatest tool. And so that even if my mind is going off on one, I do have that to come back to. And it's really helped me, I think, with reactivity, with kind of almost observing my thoughts and observing how my mind is working and trying to be passive in my reactions to it rather than living in the story that my head will often create. The method is you're breathing the whole time and the practitioner is pressing into different body parts so that you can have some sort of emotional release. Working with Samuel's been great. He's very friendly, approachable, makes you feel super comfortable, lets you know what's going on, and also challenges you in a way that you need to when you're working through the Grinberg method. I would recommend it, I think, especially if you're someone that feels like you're always seeking the answers, you always want to know why, you're always trying to make sense of everything, but maybe you feel like you can't get there or you can't really release or let go of things like trauma or stress. But like, this is a way to do that without having to constantly go over it in your mind. And I think in a very short amount of time, your body releases what your mind is just not able to do.